A long, long time ago, I remember when that music came to make me smile. And they knew if he gave them a chance, they could make the people dance and be forever joyful, not just a while. We were a generation raised on radio, lonely Saturday nights with no place to go, and every Sunday morning sounded the same, trapped beneath tall steeples, chanting with old peoples, never caring or even knowing why we came. We were the ones who said we wanted a revolution while we teetered at the edge of the eve of destruction, waking up at the dawning of the age of Aquarius. We thought that we were winners, but they said that we were just lost sinners in the hands of a rhythmless God who was furious. The world turned fast in its season of change while the church stood still, resembling its age. There was no turning back, eyes wide open or tightly sealed. Woodstock and Vietnam, Leary and Armstrong gave fleeting impressions of what the future quickly revealed. The times, they were a-changin', and questions had no end. The answer came a-blowin' like a mighty wind. And with a message in their music, they gracefully replied. Then I believe that rock and roll failed to save my immortal soul and received an invitation to a wedding as the bride. A movement began and its soundtrack was penned in the hearts of a generation being born again. They gave up wine and women to give us a new song. Iniquities atoned with a rolled away stone. Like the angel at the tomb, they called out to us to rock along. From a lunatic fringe came the voice of the muses. They didn't look like the church. They didn't sound like its music, and with an irresistible calling for a timeless cause. Professions willingly forsaken, missions suddenly awakened, pioneers retelling the gospel with no time to pause. Like a big tent revival we had never seen, they even put Jesus on Time magazine, filling our hearts with a hope that was heaven sent. The one who came from afar became a Broadway superstar on the White House lawn with a rock and roll president. Like crusaders on a mission in a foreign land, minstrels took to the fields, melodic plows in their hands, and the great crusader even gave us a time to run. We can be together now and forever. I love you was the number, and it had only just begun. Now, after 50 short years of very long days, the picture is clear past the purple haze. The people they met while performing out in the streets. Once like puppets, we had cut our strings. Now we're heirs to the King of Kings, and we'll be rocking with the 3-part band at the wedding feast. Listening back over all this time, we heard the reason and they made it rhyme with a tune that changed us deep inside. The year the music came alive.